Hi to all traders and welcome back to another video brought to you by Orbex. So what a difference 24 hours makes, especially for the Dow Jones, as it snapped off a 500-point move to the upside in yesterday's trading session. However, on Thursday's trading session today, we've seen a full retracement pretty much, or it's happening at the moment. And we're going to probably see another bottom, which we haven't seen for the last few months at least. So with that being said, where next for the US indices? We've seen inflation worries, recession fears, all these things that are boiling over at the moment, especially with the Fed's next movement as well. So we're going to see if it's got any effect with the Bank of England calling out the latest budget cuts with the new Chancellor, and also if the global economies are in for a recovery as we head into the back end of 2022. Do a lot of investors already shaken off this year and looking ahead for the next year, 2023, and what will happen in the near term as well? Are we going to see more aggressive policy tightening and fiscal policies really starting to come to a halt at the moment? Well, time will tell. We've got earnings season coming up as well. This could affect the US indices quite dramatically, but just looking on the Dow Jones on the daily chart, we're seeing at the moment just what is in store for this choppy action. Now, going right back to the last peak, just towards the end of April, we've had this very vast choppy action, and now we're seeing as this last wave is coming down, what are the consequences? Well, if we have the option of the Ichimoku cloud, we're seeing possibly a very big oversold marker on the RSI, which could indicate that we are looking at another move higher. However, there's not really a bullish divergence on the RSI at the moment, so this could also just be a short move to the upside before we get another confirmation lower. And this is, as I said, multi-month lows at the moment. When we breached 30,000, we did think that we would be hitting another major low. 29,000 has been hit. Now we are trading, we were trading below that in the last few sessions. We have had a pickup, but how long is it going to be for? We'll have to wait and see. 4-hour chart as well. Let's get intraday. We are now looking to see what the next moves are in the near term at least. I'll just remove these drawings, it's a little bit easier to see. But as you can see here, fully fledged bear market, not really any signs of picking up. We are having slight corrections every now and again, like we are having now, but let's say the sentiment for the Dow Jones in particular is that we're going to be heading down for another leg lower, and we just have to break this previous low roughly of about 28,800 and then move even lower. So if we did a 500 to 600 point move in the previous session, it's not really that far away that we'll do that kind of move in 1 or 2 sessions or by the end of the week. And don't forget NFP figures coming in as well next week that could even shake up the markets even more. So I had a lot of traders wanting to have a look at the S&P as well, how this has been very, very choppy, pretty much like the Dow. But if you look at this choppy nature, again, very fully fledged bear market, having slight corrections to the upside. But generally, we are now looking to see if we're going to break the previous bottom, roughly at the 3,600 area approximately, and if we're going to start moving even lower in the near term as well. So this will be a good marker, good support marker for a lot of bulls, seeing if they can put in any more bids to start moving higher as well. And if that's the case, we'll be looking at the lower border of the Ichimoku cloud to see if it can breach that. The cloud is very thin at the moment, which means it's easily penetrable, but saying that, are we going to hit that particular height? Let me know what you think. And also on the 4-hour chart, not too much in the way of differences than the daily chart. We are just looking at the moment to see again if we're going to see anything emerge from any signal that can give us an upside or downside bet in that position. As you can see here, we are seeing a move slightly to the downside for the RSI, but it is generally pretty flat. We've just seen this V-shaped recovery to the downside, and we are now looking to see prices either bouncing off or possibly starting to break lower for these multi-month lows. So Dow, Nasdaq, S&P, keep your eyes out for the next round of big news events. As I said, earnings season is upon us as we go into the 4th quarter shortly, and we are going to see possibly more moves on the indices as well. So is it a recovering market, or has it been priced in, waiting for the Fed to appear again before it starts moving lower with their high inflation, high price hikes tactics. We'll have to wait and see. So thank you very much for joining me. Please let me know what you think. This video will be posted as usual on our YouTube channel, so feel free to check it out. Tell me what you think, and I'll get back to you straight away. So have a great trading day ahead, and see you next time. Bye for now.